Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. They'll get this out to Kamara. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Tannehill. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
On 1st down, Tannehill. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Ooh, back at it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Cooper Kupp with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone. And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That's too many yards on first down, my guy.
They didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13.
Definitely too many yards.
And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Way to play it, fellas.
Be backed up to the 25. That second down play nets a -4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're...
That's the way to hold that edge, Ingram. We're going to miss you next year after Madden hook your ass up. It's going to be a 42 overall.
That time, Melvin Ingram to make the stop. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now it's Wilson.
That's it.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
All right, what we got?
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, tackle this man. Good shit.
That's Sanders.
You probably should have reacted to that shit way better than that, though, bro.
So the completion good for
this man
there.
playing for his playoff life. We got to defend on 4th down because of you.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
All right, let's change the momentum of the game right now, bro. Get the stop.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. An option handoff given to Sanders. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Jeez, man, that man got so much talent on this side on this defense.
Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg.
Oh, that boy did nothing. Thank you, Madden.
And he is tackled inside the 49.
My man got played right there.
So many times in my career,
I don't think he could have intercepted him, but
as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What are you looking at? In the middle of the field. Okay.
A give. This is Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Five yards remain on 2nd down. From the gun, it's a
oh, good play, 97. That's Quentin Nelson, though, bro.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Y'all childish. That's definitely Quentin Nelson.
3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
That's all right, though. Good play, 97. I ain't gonna hate on you, but damn, son, that's the best guard on the game. Oh, what my nigga about to do? Look like he about to make a mistake. Yeah.
Flush to his right. And he wisely
I had who I wanted to.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Big money.
Boswell's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
They keep trying to play me on these kicks.
Their drive will start at the 25.
The controller feel funny as fuck when I'm just pressing the button to kick. That got to be some type of home field advantage or something.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Oh, shit.
That's a jet sweep. Wilson.
Go, 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 go. Get there.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
Out of position.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Nice play call.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type
of play, he gonna run the ball. I'm gonna find a way
and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard.
Oh, you right there. Make the play, 93.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Get over there.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson.
Cool with that.
Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And on an RPO, everything happens so fast, and as a defender, you can't get stuck trying to figure out what's going on. That time he had it figured out in a flash, and he was able to make a beeline to the receiver and make the play.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. On first down.
Yeah.
And this one goes nowhere.
Set that edge, Melvin Ingram. I see you, bro.
Officially, it's a
consistent
1-yard
out there
loss.
today,
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Trying not to give up no yards out here. Come on.
Now Wilson.
All right, we good. Oh, no.
But out of bounds.
Yeah.
According to the head linesman. Incomplete.
Whew.
So the ball a little late getting
I
there.
tried, Russ.
Down. But tapping those toes,
I really tried that, man.
To get both inbounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. From the gun, it's Wilson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
XIC Cotton. You niggas are committed to stopping this run, and I can appreciate it. I really can. It's too wide.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson, they'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he gets this to the 35.
Way to defend it. I kind of felt the screen coming, too.
And the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there. And they tackled
I really
for
did.
just
I
a short
kind of
game.
felt like this shit was...
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now Wilson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He was over there.
Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right.
Here we go. Here we go. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
And he's He's going to be
Probably could have threw that bitch to Coop.
Right at the midfield stripe.
This shit go.
Khalil Mack. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. He's going to keep this again. And they go back.
Misread. That's my fault.
Back at the 48-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Now Tannehill. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught.
I had a linebacker on my receiver.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And you'd think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Trey Flowers there on the tackle. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you.
Tell me I got a pause left. I'm trying to pause the fucking game. Come on, man. Ignorance.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And no fireworks to start.
Jesus Christ.
This will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he stopped immediately there.
Defense.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 12.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Checks this down to Hubbard. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
My luck, one of my fucking linemen get hurt. Take out all the skill guys, my fat boys get hurt.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Why is Kamara in the game? Oh, 3rd down back. I forgot.
Johnson's got it complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him.
They still got this man in the game. This shit is nuts. Look at me, stupid as fuck.
And they miss.
Thought I was doing
that
something.
Turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Oh, they took him out. Beautiful.
Now a handoff to Davis. And he's got room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Keep putting this man in the game. It's crazy.
On first down, Rudolph. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Ravens' 48-yard line.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph.
Good catch. Good catch.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30.
And while we may
Great
be
catch,
looking at the
kid.
scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because
Great
they're showing
catch.
no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but It shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now the
oh, good shit, 23. Fuck.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the
good
play,
shit,
so
boy.
now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I don't know what play to run either. Crazy. Ooh, shot is not. What up, Higbee?
Here's Rudolph. He's got an open man. He completes it to
I wanted you to drop down so you didn't get hit.
Steelers
But
first
oh well.
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Rudolph's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. 7 yards.
Walk-in touchdown.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Now it's Rudolph off the bootleg. Throw right
Oh
side,
no, son, just fall forward.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He'll lose
Seriously,
a yard on the
though.
play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Well, I am not taking this dog out all day. This nigga here is hot.
Quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Rudolph throwing again.
Oh, break one tackle. Oh, break one tackle though, bro.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Tomorrow would have ate that shit. It's all good.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's
Hey, go get out there then. 57?
You got to get points.
Read that shit there, my nigga. What you talking about?
Points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That catch good for only a couple.
You niggas came to play today, and I won't even know. Y'all boys say we prime for the playoffs, coach.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
On the handoff,
Oh, shit. Ooh.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead.
My man is dedicated to this run game. Down 3 scores in the 4th. Dedication. A whole nother level of dedication.
They'll run on 1st down. Mitchell.
Oh, shit. And he popped one. Ain't that a bitch?
Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a
Fuck the stats up, fellas.
Elijah Mitchell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are finally in the end zone.
Oh, them boys still ice. Whoa.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
It's still only 2 scores, though. If I had 21, it'd be a different story, but damn. I know he drove.
Miss PAT in his rearview mirror. He goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs to keep up with your team. Keep away. 1st downs.
Man just threw Quentin Nelson to the ground, bro. Boy, punking this boy. Who the fuck is that?
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Rudolph. Got a man, it's Higbee complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. As the season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the line of scrimmage
what 37 was doing
now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
This man, not good. Cam Hayward.
It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd and 9, Rudolph.
He broke the tackle.
Ravens able to get to him.
I had him.
Came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Boy, don't do me, dog. Come over here, Higbee. Yeah, my nigga got the 0 coming.
Rudolph.
We about to get busy. Come on, say what the fuck you doing? Run the route.
Couldn't connect. critical play in this football game because if they pick up
Fucking
the first,
nerd.
that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down
That's
there
Cooper
and
Kupp.
continue to eat away at the
If
clock,
I got my starter in,
really increases their
and he in
chances
good
of
shape.
closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Well, they trying to let this man block the kick and everything. Slowing shit up.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
All right, nothing
The
stupid.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Flushed out right. He's going to air it out deep for Green. This is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play that time.
What was that?
38 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some
Get
clock.
back.
And he slips up past
shit,
the 45
boy.
before being tackled.
Well, partner,
That
I know
nigga's
this
fast.
type of running
Like,
back.
in.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Powering his way forward. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they take a knee.
Playoff time. Winner go home.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for Pittsburgh, the win here in Week 18 gives them a pivotal 11th win on the year, running their final mark to 11-6.